Am I wrong for getting a restraining order against my ex-girlfriend and then enforcing it, causing her problems? I'm not the type to air my personal life online, but I need some perspective on this, and I don't want this tied back to me. For context, I'm a 28-year-old man raising my 3 younger siblings, 2 12-year-olds, a boy and a girl, and a 16-year-old girl. I've been taking care of them pretty much their whole lives. Our parents disappeared when my youngest sister was born, and I haven't seen or heard from them since. I don't know where they are, and frankly, I don't care. When my youngest sibling was born, the responsibility of caring for them fell on me. I was just a kid myself, but I had to step up. I moved out when I turned 18, taking my siblings with me. We lived in a tiny 2-bedroom apartment while I juggled work, school, and raising them. It wasn't easy, but I eventually got through school, secured a good job, and 4 years ago, I bought us a house. I made sure everything was legal, and my siblings are now officially in my custody. It wasn't without some trouble. Social services wasn't thrilled that I never reported anything, but it all got sorted out in the end. Now, here's why I'm posting. A few months ago, I broke up with my girlfriend of a year. The breakup wasn't pretty. My youngest sister had just gotten her first period, and as her primary caregiver, I did what I always do, helped her through it. I explained everything to her in detail, trying to make sure she was comfortable and understood what was happening. But when my girlfriend found out, she completely lost it. She called me every name in the book, creep, pedo, you name it. My sister was so upset she locked herself in her room and wouldn't talk to me for hours. It wasn't until my 16-year-old sister came home that she finally opened up. My older sister reassured her that I did nothing wrong, even reminding her that I'd helped her through the same thing years ago. I ended things with my girlfriend right then and there, told her to leave my house, and that was that. Or so I thought. She didn't take the breakup well. She started showing up everywhere I went, grocery stores, the park, you name it. She even tried to sign my younger siblings out of school one morning with a fake permission slip. That was the last straw. I gathered all the evidence I had, photos, messages, call logs, and filed for a restraining order. Thankfully, it was granted, and we didn't run into her as much after that. But she still violated the restraining order a few times. When I reported it, the police said there wasn't much they could do since it wasn't clear if she was doing it deliberately. She never approached us directly, she'd just show up and then leave. I even changed my routine, different stores, different times, but somehow, she always seemed to know where I'd be. Then recently, the house next to mine went up for rent, and guess who showed up with a real estate agent to check it out? Nice. She even had the audacity to come up to me with a smile, saying we'd be neighbors soon. That's when I decided enough was enough. I showed the real estate agent the restraining order and called the police. This time, they took me seriously and she was arrested. She lost the house and, because it's the same rental company, she's being evicted from her current apartment too. She's having trouble finding a new place to live and might have to move back in with her parents out of state. Even her own sister and friends won't help her out. Now, I'm getting a lot of backlash for this. People are calling me an asshole for destroying her life. Some of my friends say I've gone too far, that I'm being vindictive, and that she's not really a threat. But I don't see it that way. I'm protecting my siblings. She crossed a line, and I did what I had to do to keep my family safe. I'm not sure if I'm in the wrong here, but I can't shake the feeling that I did what any parent would do to protect their kids. So, am I the a-hole for getting a restraining order against my ex and enforcing it, even though it's caused her all these problems?